Hello and welcome to Coach Hoots' Hot Corner for the week of February 23rd, brought to you by bchornetsports.com. Hi, I'm Coach Jared Hoots, and with March Madness starting this week, on this week's episode, we're going to take a look at the past week in Hornet sports and preview the boys' postseason basketball. Brown County boys basketball team had their best week of the season so far by winning 4 straight games this week. The Hornets started off the week by beating Carrollton 70-56. Tate Fullerton led the Hornets with 21 points. Colby Wart made an immediate impact in his first varsity start. The freshman scored 15 points and grabbed 8 boards and had 6 steals. Nathan Henniker scored 11 points and Gavin Miller added 10. On Tuesday, the Hornets senior night, they beat Pleasant Hill 61-25. Nathan Henniker scored 11 points, Gavin Miller had 10, Seth Fisher added 9. The seniors, Nathan Henniker, Gavin Miller, Seth Fisher, Mason Buss, and Cody McKeon were all recognized before the game for senior night. They all played well and contributed for the win. On Wednesday, the Hornets beat North Green 74-61. In a game that saw a lot of offense, the Hornets held the Spartans off at the end. Gavin Miller scored 21 points, Tate Fullerton had 19 points, 9 assists, and 7 boards. Nathan Henniker scored 17, and Gabe Blakely added 12. The Hornets beat Menden Unity on Friday 57-32. The Hornets led 30-22 at the half, but had that third quarter they've been looking for down the stretch, and they stretched that lead to 19 going into the fourth. Tate Fullerton led the Hornets with 18 points. Taking a look at the final WIVC boys basketball standings this year, Winchester West Central was a perfect 10-0 to win the conference. Route finished at 9-1. The Triopia, Meridosha, Chambersburg, Virginia Trojans were 7-3. Calhoun were also at 7-3. Brown County at 6-4. Greenfield Northwestern at 5-5. North Green was 3-7. Greeksville Perry was 3-7. Carrollton was 2-8, and ISD was 0-10, and Pleasant Hill was 1-9 on the season. Boys basketball postseason starts on Monday. Just to give you a breakdown on how is determined where and who you'll play. The sectionals is broken down to 2 subsectionals, which means the top 4 teams, what they do is the number 1 seed will play the number 4 team in their bracket, and the number 2 and 3 will be together in the same regional. So in turn, you'll have those teams will be the 1s and 2s or the top rated team in that regional. So going off the Brown County one, at 6 o'clock, the number 1 seed in the Brown County Regional, Liberty, at 24-5, will play Astoria South Fulton. They are the 16 seed in the sectional. Brown County got the 7 seed in the subsectional. They will play West Prairie, which got the 10 seed. They're currently at 11-19. On Tuesday, February 25th at 6 o'clock, Southeastern, which received the number 4 seed in the sectional, will play Menden Unity. And then at 7:30, you see Burstville Prairie City at 13-12 will play Camp Point Central at 5-22. Then on that following Wednesday, you'll see the 6 o'clock game will be the winners of game 1 and 2 on Monday, and the 7:30 game will be the winners of the 2 Tuesday night matchups. So breaking this down, obviously Liberty is the favorite right now at 24-5 coming in. The Klingel relatives are playing real well right now and has Liberty clicking on all cylinders. Mount Sterling, obviously is tough to beat at home. Brown County playing at the Nest, you like your odds and your chances there. Southeastern, I think, will come up on top of Menden. Menden's 3-22 this year. Southeastern is 17-11. They have a really nice freshman that's going to be a pretty good and a fun player to watch for the next 3 years. I'd say Bushnell Prairie City and the Camp Point Central game might be the best game of the first round. Bushnell is struggling a bit right now, and I know Camp Point is playing better, and they're pretty young. I know that 5-22 record kind of is maybe a little deceiving because they play a lot of bigger schools in their conference. So, Coach Barnett might be able to pull the upset there at the 7:30 game on Tuesday. Looking ahead to the second round games, I think the 6 o'clock game on Wednesday is going to determine the regional championship, or would be a regional championship game. It has Liberty at 24-5 playing hopefully Brown County in that one. Like I said, I like my chances. Brown County at home, it seems like we play a whole lot more better and more energized. With our crowd behind them, we upset a pretty good Beardstown team at home by doing that. And I think this will be the third time we've played Liberty. So the old saying is it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. And playing at home is sure going to help out. And then I think in that second game on Wednesday, you'll see Southeastern probably against Bushnell, with Southeastern coming out on top of that one. Looking ahead here to who the winner of that regional would play. They play the winner of the Princeville regional. The Princeville Princes is the number 1 seed in that one. They play Stark County. Elmwood plays Brimfield. And then Peoria Christian plays Spoon River Valley, and Kewanee plays Peoria Heights. So once again, I think I'm going to go with Princeville in that one, playing at home, to come out of that one to meet the winner of our regional. The other 2 regionals is the Galva regional, which sees Peoria Quest, somebody that the Hornets tangled with 2 years ago. They're the 1 seed in that one. Abington is the 2 seed. So more than likely, I'll see Abington and Peoria Quest for the regional championship game of that one. And the last one is the Havana regional. This is the other part of our subsectional. Athens will be the 1 seed over there. They play Illini Bluffs. Lewiston plays Mason City. Dalvin, which is the 2 seed, will play Greenview. And Havana, the home squad, will play Midwest Central. So I like an Athens-Dalvin matchup, and I think probably the physical strength will come through for Athens in that one before they fill out that subsectional. The other sectional of note is the Dupo sectional, which you have the Triopia Regional plays the Valmauer Regional, and the Lincoln-Raymondwood Regional will play the Franklin Regional. You'll find the rest of the WIVC teams over this way. Taking a look at the Franklin Regional first, Winchester West Central is the 1 seed. They play Edinburgh. Buffalo Tri-City plays Franklin. There's an 8-9 matchup. Route plays Pawnee, and New Berlin plays Springfield Lutheran. So I'd say probably a Winchester Route matchup for the 3rd time. They played in the Waverly Championship game to a close one. They also played in the Winchester tournament. So actually, this will be the 4th time they've seen each other with that. West Central's very senior heavy oriented, and Route's more underclass oriented. So it could be either the changing of the guard or the old guys went out when it comes to that. Take a look at the Triopia Regional. Payson Seymour is the 1 seed. They'll play Pleasant Hill. Barry Western will play Whitehall. And Triopia will play ISD. And then Springfield Cavalry plays Griggsville Perry. I see, looks like probably Payson and Barry in the 2nd round, which they just met on Friday, with Payson coming out on top with 2 programs that know each other pretty well. So I'm going to have to go with Payson in that one. I see Triopia. And, Griggsville's playing well right now. Coach Bradshaw's got them played right now. Playing well. There's a chance of an upset there over in Triopia. I do not know too much about Springfield Cavalry. They usually have 1 or 2 very good players over there. But pulling for Coach Bradshaw, being the local guy, to pull that upset and play Triopia. But I still see a Payson Triopia game at home. Rich Thompson, first-year head coach over there at Triopia, has got 20 wins playing Payson on their home floor. Payson Seymour's got 28 wins. You have to like Payson going in, but that dark horse Triopia might be able to get them on any given night. The Valmeyer Regional is another regional that pulls into that sectional. No local teams in here, but a lot of athleticism when you're talking Madison and Lovejoy and Metro East Lutheran. A lot of athleticism. I know it's a group of teams that don't like each other very much, so probably highly offensively entertaining, pretty heated matchups in that one. I'd say Madison or Lovejoy would probably come out of there in a heated championship game. Raymond Lincolnwood right now, regional. Carrollton is the 8 seed. Brussels is a 9. Raymond Lincolnwood is the 4. Mount Olive is a 14. Greenfield plays Bunker Hill. And then Calhoun is the 1 seed over there. They get a first-round bye. So I'm taking probably Carrollton in the first game to play Calhoun in the 2nd round. And Raymond Lincolnwood's at 19-9. Have to see them probably playing Greenfield. I'm going to pull for Greenfield to pull that upset so we get a WIVC championship game there between Calhoun and Greenfield. And I think the length of Calhoun will just be too much for Greenfield to overtake in that game. So you should have some pretty interesting WIVC flavor sectional matchups trying to get to the bowl. You have Winchester probably will come out of the Franklin Regional. you have either Triope or Payson coming out of the Triope Regional. Then you have your Lovejoy or Madison, followed by probably Calhoun or Greenfield. So we have a pretty good shot of the WIVC of getting at least 3 teams onto the sectional. The Dupo sectional winner plays the Lewiston sectional winner at the bowl. So we have a pretty good shot of having some local flavors like we always do at the bowl. So hopefully, we'll get our chance to get those local kids there and get somebody back to state. Another Brown County news, Claire Flynn advanced to the 3-point shootout and is going to state. She will shoot on Thursday in Peoria. Good luck to Claire. It's always good to see a kid that had a couple seasons taken from her knee injury, but now that she's back on the mend, and I know her competitive spirit, I'm good to see her doing well and on the state, and glad to have somebody representing our girls program at state at the 3-point competition. Also, in some other local news, looking on the college front, Alexis Doyle, who is playing basketball at McMurray, she finished up there her sophomore campaign. They finished at 7-18. Alexis started 22 out of the 23 games she played in and averaged 11.1 points per game this year. Also at McMurray, we talked about Tanner Susenbach earlier in a couple podcasts. Got some more postseason recognition by being recognized by a college football publication that is being ranked the 3rd best tight end in Division III right now in the nation. So congratulations to Tanner. Congratulations to Alexis on their fine college campaigns representing Brown County very well up there at McMurray. Just down the road at IC, Allie Helt finished her freshman year at IC. The freshman got into 4 games and made 3 free throws. Only bigger things to come for Allie as she gets more acclimated to the college game. And also at IC, Alyssa Hodge is playing softball at IC. And in the second game of their season, they played Illinois Wesleyan in a doubleheader, which they're number 6 in the nation right now. And Alyssa pitched 1 inning and gave up 3 runs. But it's a early season for Alyssa, and I'm sure there's going to be more times for her to get up on the hill and play some softball. If you can't make it out to the Nest this week to watch the Hornets play in the regional games, I know on YouTube for the Brown County and the Liberty games, the YouTube channel will be up and running. Also, the MixLR app will be also going. You can hear it or you can watch it. It looks like the warmer weather is on its way, and baseball and softball will be just around the corner, and track. So feel free to start getting outside and come support your Hornets when it comes that time. Have a great week. This has been a production of bchornetsports.com. This is Coach Jared Hoots signing off. Get out and support your BC Hornets this week. And remember, make sure you're living life like a 3-1 count. See you next week.